I hope you guys are doing well. There was a big news on February 14 related to the immigration plans for 2022 and 23. And that's what I'm here to discuss about. And I will be trying to give some solutions I think are good, but don't just take it as advice. Do some research. I will also put some links, but I will be discussing today. And I will also try to tell you guys if there is any hope for TR to PR as well. Okay, I will be dividing this video into 5 different parts so that we can discuss about each and every one who want to know about this new immigration plan. So the first stream I will be discussing about right now is federal high skill stream, and then second I will be discussing will be super visa news which came up. Third will be a Canadian experience class stream which they had. Fourth will be TR to PR scope if it's coming in 2022 or 23, and what's going on with the files which they had the last year. And the last point I will be discussing will be what solutions I think you guys have right now. I have right now for you guys what I think is the best one. You guys can take advice from lawyers you guys think can give you as well. But what I found and what I did research, that's what I'm here to tell you guys. Okay, so right now let's get into the video, and I will just first come to the first point. So the first point which they had was that they have decreased. If you guys go into the link, you guys will check that they have decreased the percentage of the files they will take for the federal skill high skill stream. Okay, and if you guys see, the reason is because they had so much backlog for the TR to PR. So because to accommodate that one, they have put those files for this year, some of them, and some for the next year. So the number is 40,000 for this year. They will complete that 32,000 for the 2023. Okay, so that's the reason why they have brought up the 50% down. There is no other reason, and they have clearly mentioned in that number. Okay, so now let's come to the second point which I found in that one was a super visa news. So super visa news is that they have increased the files for the parents and grandparents, people who want to bring their grandparents, parents, so they have increased the number. So if you have your parents and grandparents living in India, and if you want to bring them here, you guys can file this year and next year as well, because the number is increased, and which means that the timing might increase as well, because they have filed. But it's okay, you guys can still apply, right? Now this was about the super visa which I saw. Now let's come to the third point, which is Canadian experience class stream. And they already had the memo which they brought up the last year, and where they mentioned that they will be not conducting any draw for this year first half, which is true as well. And they didn't mention any number of files which they will be taking in first half. Okay, so I guess there is no draw for first half, but don't leave the hope. I will give you some solutions which I think are in the end of this video, and you guys can take some advice from that. And now let's come to the fourth point, which is very disgusting right now, which is being discussed on the TikTok, and people are making so many videos, and they're saying like TR to PR is coming. Yes, I guess right now if you see the numbers, what the number says, that they still have so much backlog. So what does that mean? That if they take so much file this year, they won't be able to complete for this year, next year. So therefore, there is no hope right now to get that TR to PR. And we can't just make our decisions on the hope. We have to see the facts, and because this is our life, this is some of the people life depend on this, because they want to get the PR and get settled here. So we have to go according to the number, and we have to have A plan, B plan. If one doesn't work, that's like a lottery. If it comes, then you guys can still file. So get your things ready as well, but just don't be on the hope that TR to PR will come. Okay, you have to go on the number and fact. Okay, and I can also mention all those links which they had, and you guys can look up the number as well. Just please don't listen to what people are saying. Do your research as well, and try to see what the number says. Now let's discuss. Now let's come to the last point, which I was saying, that what solutions we do have right now for and for the 2022 and 23, and what you guys can do. Like I mentioned in my last video, first video actually, it was in Punjabi, but some people understand if they want to see that one. And I can tell in right now because people are listening in English. So is that you guys can move to another province who are in Ontario, and if you are in Alberta, you guys can get your 1 year experience, and and then you guys can apply for your federal high skills but it depends, if you have less work permit, I would say your best option is Prince Edward Island. You just have to, you can move there, you can apply your PR within 6 months. I mean, you guys can apply your PNP within 6 months, and once you get your PNP, you guys can apply for your PR. And it's not that difficult over there to get papers, because most of the employers do help over there as well, if you guys are working hard, so you guys can go over there, and people are over there happy to help you guys, right? And other option if you guys have over there is you guys can also still apply in AIPP, because that's another thing which they had on February 14, which they mentioned they have increased the number for AIPP. And another reason why I'm saying you guys that you guys can go over there, and you guys, because they also have increased the number for PNP. And so that means if you are in any province, Ontario, wherever, try to go for PNP, right? Because if you guys go for PNP, they already increased the number, you guys have a greater chance to get PR, right? So you guys can go for PNP. That's the best option right now, I think, because they have increased the number. And if you guys have a less work permit, like I told you, you guys can go to Prince Edward Island, or you guys can try Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia also have AIPP, and most of the people over there are also very willing to help you as well. If you guys are hardworking, and employers think that you can, help them with their business for 2-3 years, yes, they will help you out. So you guys can go try over there as well. All the Atlantic provinces have this AIPP. You guys can go on the website and say AIPP designate employers, and check from there that which employers are designated, and go to them and try to say that you guys want to get your guys PR, and if they can think that you qualify for that job, they can help you as well. Okay, so please guys, don't leave the hope. They have increased the quota for PNP and also for AIPP, so that's what you guys can focus. I myself, I have got the PR from PNS Advertise as well. Within 10 to 11 months it took for my PR. I applied PNP within 6 months, and after 1 or 2 months I got my PNP. So I mean, another one of my friend also got it yesterday, his PR within 10-11 months. So most of the timeline is 10 to 11 months for PR after your PNP. So I would say guys, go for the solutions, facts, not just for what people are saying on TikTok, and hope for it. Don't make your life decision just by listening other people's, because they're making hope. You guys have to talk on the facts, and please do check out the links which I mentioned in the video, and try to see what number says. And I'm not just taking it like this, I just saw the number, and that's what I'm discussing right now. And I hope you guys do like my videos. I will make another videos in English as well, and try to help whoever think I can help them. If you guys do think that you guys have some questions about this, please you guys can mention in the comments section. And also please do like my channel, subscribe as well, and please thank you so much guys for watching this video. You guys have a good day.